Shalom, family trendsetter. All praises be to the Most High. I do have a tendency to struggle for words when I speak because of my West Indian dialect. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about this nationwide test alert. They basically stated on the news that they're going to have a nationwide test alert October 4th, which is today, 2023. Now, when I first heard about it, the first thought came to my mind is why? Like, why are they doing this now? Now, there's some things in the woodwork. I don't want to talk about it in this particular video. I might share it in another video. But there's some things that's about to happen, family. This says there's some things that's about to happen, and I suspect it's going to be big. Now, another thing that came to mind also when I heard about this is they said that it doesn't matter what type of electronics you have, you're going to have this alert. If you have a, TV, radio, cell phone, any kind of electronic device, this alert is going to go over. So that means they can actually manipulate your electronics. If they can do that, imagine what else they're doing. Another thought came to me, and it was like three thoughts came to my mind when I heard about this. The third one was the so-called poke. Let me call it the poke. A lot of y'all took that poke, right? The potion in 2021, 2022. A lot of y'all lined up to take that poke, and it's been said that there's a lot of nanotechnology in that poke that's actually altering your DNA as we speak. I can't really go into details because how YouTube have an algorithm. When you start talking about certain things, they flag your video. So people are saying that now with this nationwide test alert, it's pretty much it's going to send some kind of frequency or a signal to activate the nanotechnology in the poke that was given to millions and millions of people, if not billions of people worldwide. Now, I don't know what's happening in other countries as far as their test alert, if they're doing the same thing, conducting the same thing. I'm sure they're probably doing something similar to this. But it may be something to it. You know what I'm saying? In Revelation, the Bible talked about the mark of the beast. Now, I don't really rock with the New Testament, but although I know a lot of things in the New Testament is legit because it came from the Old Testament. They have plagiarized the Old Testament to fit their narrative of their so-called Jesus Christ the Savior and the prophecies, right? In the New Testament, once again, it came from the Old Testament. So in the Old Testament, it talked about this mark of the beast, right? Where you can't buy or sell without taking the mark. Now, when this poke first rolled out, right, this potion first rolled out, I thought that would have been it. I thought, okay, if you didn't take the poke, this potion poke, that you wouldn't be able to purchase food or go into a restaurant. In some cases, you couldn't even go into a restaurant. I remember that. But like you wouldn't be able to go to the supermarket without, some kind of identification card. They tried it, but it didn't really work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were fighting against it. So they decided, okay, let's fall back on that. But I suspect, family, that it's just a lot to this so-called nationwide test alert. I suspect that, yes, I do believe that nationwide test is they're going to send some kind of frequency, whether or not it has to do with the poke or not, but it's going to do something to us. I think it's going to manipulate us. I think it's going to do something to us. And notice they tell you it's going to happen, but they're not telling you what time of day it's going to happen. And they're doing that deliberately because they don't want you turning off your electronic device to avoid this particular frequency alert, okay? That's what it's going to be, a frequency alert. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to stay away after I make this video, I'm going to try to stay away from my electronics as much as possible. The moment that I hear it, I'm going to turn my electronic off, my phone off, because I don't want to hear it. I don't know what kind of frequency or they're going to transmit over these mobile devices or these electronic devices. I don't know what kind of frequency they're going to transmit. I don't know what it's going to do to us, and I don't want to be a part of it. Call me a conspiracy theorist if you want, but that's just how I roll. You know what I mean? Another thing that I want to touch on also, maybe, just maybe the reason why they're talking about sending a nationwide test alert is because of an event that's about to occur. Right? I believe they said in 2024, April, I forgot the date, but I think in April of 2024, there's going to be another solar eclipse that's going to make an X over United Snakes of America. Y'all say United States, I say United Snakes of America, because there's a lot of reptilians that's ruling this country as well as the world. So they're saying that, I believe, April of, I think it's April 12th, 2024, there's going to be another solar eclipse, and it's going to make a perfect X over the United States of America. In 2017, remember we had that one that made a X over, I believe, well, I don't know the region that it made the X, but it made an X literally over the United States of America. The second solar eclipse is going to, I guess, complete the X in 2024. So what I'm thinking is this. I'm thinking they're activating these nanotechnology that was given to y'all in that poke, right? So that when, let's say, this event occurs, because they know prophecy, they know the Bible. I know the Bible is not 100% because you know they have manipulated shit in the Bible to fit their narrative, but the Bible does have some truth to it. And I think what's happening, this is what I'm speculating. I'm speculating that they came up with the pandemic in order for y'all to get this potion in your body, right? Then they waited a little while. That's why they kept pushing, you got to get this, and you got to get more, you got to get more, you got to get more. I can't say it. And then what they're doing now is they're going to say, okay, now we're going to activate these nanotechnology that's going to change your DNA. Because remember in the Bible, right? Once again, in Revelation it says, if you take the mark of the beast, when the Most High sends forth the angels to gather the elect, if you don't have the mark of the Most High, the mark of the Most High is your original DNA. So if that DNA is altered in any way, then when the angels come to according to Christianity, rapture you, which I don't believe in a rapture. It's going to be a rapture, but not how they think it's going to be, because they're not going to be raptured. They wasn't, the hybrid nation of people, they wasn't created by the Most High. They was created by us. They came from us. Okay, so they're not going to be raptured up like how they think. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that when the Most High sent forth the messengers, the angels, to gather the elect, right? And if your DNA is altered in any way by taking that poke, you're gonna be, passed up. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna take you. You're gonna remain here to go through the tribulation that they talk about in Revelation. Okay, that's what I believe. And I think that what's gonna happen is that when the 2020 solar eclipse happened, and the Most High begins to pour out the destruction, because that's gonna mark, X mark the spot, right? And America is responsible for the majority, not I wouldn't say the majority, but a lot of the Hebrews going into slavery, as well as Brazil. Brazil have a lot more Hebrews slaves than we have here in the Americas. But we'll talk about that in another video. So I believe the Most High is getting ready to judge this European country. And this is why you see all this division between the Democrats and the Republicans. I'm telling you, family, their kingdom is literally falling, and they know this. They know this is happening. That's why they're panicking, and that's why all this stuff is going on. The distraction with McCarthy and Gates and all this shit. They want the distraction. They put Donald Trump on the world stage for a reason, to keep us, tuned into him and not focus on what's really going on behind the scenes. So yes, America is about to fall. I believe in 2024, we're gonna go back to basics. We're going back to basics. So I would say, if you're able to, once again, pull your money out of the bank, because the bank's about to crash too. This year, I believe the bank is going to crash. This year, the bank is going to crash. And I think that y'all should pull your money out of the bank and start putting your hands on some tangible items. Get ready to go into the wilderness, the second Exodus, because we are going to go into the wilderness. Your home, your safe haven is going to be no more, because once this event happens, people are going to go lawless, right? And they're really going to declare martial law. And a lot of us, we have to literally leave our homes and go into the wilderness. So I would suggest that you guys start buying some sleeping bags. Pack like a couple of bug out bags. Bug out bag is basically having some necessities, especially if you have kids and so forth. I'm telling you, family, it's about to get real. Between the end of this year and the middle of next year, America is gonna change, and you're not gonna even recognize her. All right, America is gonna fall right before our eyes. I know it sounds crazy, but this one, I can bet you any amount of money. If this doesn't occur the way I'm saying it, then y'all can unsubscribe from my channel, and y'all gonna watch no more prediction that I predict. We are about to see some shit that we've never seen before. And this is why I believe this so-called nationwide alert test is going to happen today, because they're starting to send these signals to trigger these nanotechnologies. Is what I believe anyway. And that's in your bodies, and it's going to start affecting y'all. A lot of y'all going to start dropping, if y'all haven't been dropping already. And with that, I say peace and blessings. Shalom. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Shalom.